What's good, guys? It's Sam here, and I wanted to give you another update on the tax lien property that I'm trying to get. Okay, so if you are not following on, go check out the channel for the other videos. There is a tax lien property that I will be purchasing. Well, I am looking to acquire the note on so that I can foreclose on it. I know the owner who has a note. He's holding the note to the property. There's a tax lien on the property, and they stopped paying a few years ago. So I want to see what's going on with the property. All the note that he says he has, I should be getting next week to be able to go through all the details on that. The numbers on this property, according to Zillow, it's worth about $225. It's a 3-family property. I think it's like 230, actually 235 or something in that range, around 225. The lien on the property is for $86,000 and change, so roughly $87,000, and the note is supposedly for $103, according to the town or city records. Now, every week or so, I feel like I'm getting more information, but I just did an update video this morning, so if you want to check that out, go click on the icon of me flexing. Just first of all, admire that picture, and then click on it, and it will take you to the channel, and you'll be able to see the other update video. I went over there. I just finished the gym. I actually wore this because I forgot to go right after work. So I went to the gym first. Then I went over there in the door. Now, the funny part is, so I literally drive by this house almost every time I go home from work. Well, no, I do. I mean, like, I can see the house. I don't necessarily drive by it, but I can see the house every time I drive back from work. So I went to knock on the door. But I pulled in and I was like, I gotta have a quick story. So I was like, I will just say I'm looking for a different address, but I'll ask for a specific person. So I was like, I'll just ask for John. I was like, no, that's pretty generic. What's another name that is probably not gonna be at this house? Just because John is pretty fucking generic name, which means there's a higher probability of that person being there. So then, as I'm like opening my door, I'm like, I'll ask for Ethan. So I'm walking up and I knock on the door, and there's all those curtains up because I don't know if like the person stopped paying. So I don't know if the house is vacant, if there's like homeless people living in there. I don't know if the inside's house is like fucking rotted out because it's been several years since the payment has been made on the house. So I have no idea what's going on. And but I hear something inside the house, but I can't see in through the window. There's a door here, right next to it there's a window, but there's like sheets up across the window, so you can't see inside. And I hear something coming, and I hear the lock click over and the door open, and there's this lady there, and she's like, hi. So I was like, is Ethan here? And she's like, she looks at me for a second, and she's like, no, but I'm his grandma. What? Just some fucking random name that I picked up as I was getting out of the car to see if I just wanted to literally see the inside of the house, because I know if somebody's living in there, then there's a 2-step process I need to go through. I need to go through the foreclosure first, and then I need to go through an eviction. So if that's the case, now I just know that the plumbing and the electrical is probably all, well, it's still intact. Because I drove by last night and I didn't see anybody, I didn't see any lights on when I drove by. So I didn't know if that was the case. But then when I went up there, I thinking like, well, there's blinds and then there's also sheets up. So I don't know if they're trying to hide that or something along those lines. However, now I have some more research to do to figure out what's going on. If you guys have ever dealt with something like this, or if you know somebody who has, reach out to me on Instagram or leave a comment down below, and I will definitely get back to you, because I would love to hear your experience with that process. I'm documenting this just because when I went through this process, like I'm doing it as I'm making this video, I've looked online and I didn't see anything where somebody literally just walked through the process of finding a property, there was a tax lien or non-performing note, and then went through the process of the due diligence, then went through the process of the foreclosure and the eviction. Like, I didn't see that. There was a lot of ambiguous information out there, a lot of information, tremendously. But I wanted to be able to synthesize this together so that the next person who goes through something like this can have something to use and to figure out what to do. So that's why I'm making these videos. So if you want to follow along with the journey and see how this plays out, make sure you press that subscribe button. I think I can probably, I don't know how it'll play out, but I might be able to get the property for like $140,000, which would be nice. It might take, quite a while to get these people out of there and foreclose and that whole process. But I'm gonna bring you guys along and let you know what's up as I progress along this journey. So also press that little bell notification. That'll notify you every time I post a new video. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you soon. Peace.